Hold on, what we got here? This is Brittany. She got a whole title, but I'm gonna let her tell you that. But what we do know is Brittany is Social Media Brand Influencer of the Year at the 19th annual SEA Awards. You feel what I'm saying? So first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for chopping it up with us, Brittany. Welcome to the show. Welcome to our platform. All right, I'm gonna let you go ahead and take it away right now. Tell us who you rocking with.
All right, my name is Brittany Phelps-Jones with Fanny B's Helping Hands,
Okay.
Credit Repair and Tax Prep. I do home healthcare agency. I have a work from home call center, notary, business formations, LLCs, 501c3s, S Corp, C Corp. I do all things business.
Wait a minute. I'm trying. Social media brand influencer. You sound like you need to be small business of the year or something. Hold on, I'm just saying. You mentioned a whole bunch of businesses. You sound like a serial entrepreneur. You feel what I'm saying? Kind of sort of what you is, right?
Exactly what I am.
All right. Well, still, congratulations on this, and this is how I had to come. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So first of all, how do you feel like you ended up getting nominated? Like, do you know who nominated you? How did you end up being here today?
Not sure who nominated me. I'm happy that I was nominated. As far as for like the Social Media Brand Influencer of the Year, at first I didn't kind of understand it, but I wear a lot of different hats. I do a lot of different branding. I've branded myself for years, and I mean it led to here, so I'm happy about it.
Absolutely. Whatever. It's yours now. It's yours now. So you named up a lot of different businesses and everything. You know, as a black woman, as a woman, period. But black woman, you know, you can throw a little extra on it. But as a woman, period, you know, it takes a lot to just want to, you know, become an entrepreneur. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because there's so many, you know, things that can get in the way. You feel me? Do you have kids?
I have 5 kids.
Okay, 5. You got 5 kids. All right. You know what I'm saying? And mamas is mamas. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So finding the time to literally become an entrepreneur and start all those businesses and raise kids and all that is a lot. You know what I mean? That's a lot. So that takes another level of dedication to kind of win you SEA awards. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But, you know, can you talk about that a little bit, about how much work it had to be able to just do all of those different things that you already named?
It's a lot of work. There was a lot of mistakes, missteps, failures. If you don't make those mistakes, if you don't ever lose, you'll never win.
Right.
And that was the biggest thing for me, and it wasn't ever an issue with motivation, so I was going to continue to keep going. I suggest any entrepreneur put their hands in multiple pots, because everything's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to find something that works. You have to make it work. You have to put work into it. It costs money to do this.
Yeah.
So
It's
not
a lot
easy.
of yeah. I mean, but so it's got to be in you, not on you. We know that. But what motivates you? I know a lot of women. The answer was like my kids. I wanted to have something to leave them. I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like
my business was named after my late grandmother, and she did a lot of work in the community, and I just wanted to follow in her footsteps. I also wanted to leave well enough life for my children after I'm gone.
Right.
You know, so this is something that I want to live on, period.
Right. And I mean, again, we got to salute it because, you know, I mean, that is and some of the name the businesses one time so I can kind of dissect it just a little bit. Just name a couple of them.
Tax prep, credit repair.
Also, first, stop right there. I'm horrible at math, so that first one, no. It's not going to be me. I don't do numbers good. That's why I pay people to do it. Although I file my own taxes, but because all I do is just punch numbers in TurboTax.
So you missing money.
I probably am.
You absolutely missing
You know what I'm
money.
saying? I probably am. I just be glad I don't get audited and paid every year. Just I'd be like, ooh, that's enough for me. But I probably am missing some money. You know what I'm saying? And then you said tax prep, credit repair. Now I will tell you that you know, credit repair is an interesting conversation, and I wish we had more time. But you know, that's one thing that's kind of been sort of near and dear for me as a black person. You feel what I'm saying? Only because early in my life, I wasn't taught financial literacy by my parents. They wasn't bad people. They just wasn't what the hell they talked about. You feel what I'm saying? Inside the household. You know what I mean?
Right.
Those conversations never just came up at the end of the day, which is a problem, which is why I've had a conversation with my kids now. But I had a horrible credit. I came and made the same mistakes a lot of us make in our 20s and all that. But I finally got it really together in my late 30s and early 40s, and now I have excellent credit now.
No.
You know, I'm also a business a business owner. And I got really good credit, business credit and regular credit now. But it took me like 30 something years to get right. What do you think that we can do as black people outside of just teaching your kids, your kids, as a parent, financial literacy? What do you think we can do as a community or as business owners, people just in this particular space that can help us with black people and everybody just having this horrible credit that we be running into?
I mean, I think things like that, it's got to start with the community, because a lot of times we're in positions that we are in, or the things that we go through, because we simply don't know. So, I mean, spreading the word, making people more aware of how important it is. Because, 18 through 21, you graduate, you're going to college, you're getting these credit cards in the mail. And that's normally around the time where a lot of people first mess up.
Yeah, just like me.
And it's...
If your mama, if your credit went already messed up because your mama had the lights in the name or something, they didn't pay the bill.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And just little small things like now, like I learned later in life. Like I was 40 years old before I realized I can add my kids' name on my credit cards to help them with their credit and stuff like that. Like that's just stuff that you just don't know. My mama definitely didn't do that for me. You know what I'm saying?
They did not know.
Nobody even told me. I could have been did it for my kids, but I just had to randomly find that out on the internet one day. You feel what I'm saying? Like just the amount of information that's not passed to us. You know Absolutely. So I just feel like somebody like what you're doing, credit repair, that's important to me. Tax, making sure people don't get audited and get the most back from these folks that they done took from us. You know what I'm saying? All they done took from us, we need to get everything back. You feel what I'm saying? So
and that's the goal.
Yeah,
create more businesses. I mean, everybody has to play their own part in their community.
Yeah,
you have to play your own part in the world. Leave your mark. Leave a positive mark, something to be remembered by. Don't just go around. Don't just be here. Mm-hmm. You can't just live. You got to be a part of it. You have to be a part of the solution.
Do something.
Yes.
Do something. And that's important. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just do something.
Everybody has their own niche.
Yeah.
But you just got to find it.
Absolutely, man. Well, you found yours, and yours has led you to Social Media Brand Influencer of the Year at the SCA Awards. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to give out any information as far as contact, website, whatever, how people can check you out and maybe use some of your services.
FannyBeesTaxesandCredit.com. You can find me on Facebook under Fanny Bees Financial Fix, Fanny Bees $50 tax prep and credit repair. You can find me under Brittany Phelps-Jones on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram under Brittany Phelps Fansb, BrittanyPhelpsFansB. So you can Google me, Brittany Phelps-Jones. You're gonna pull up a whole lot of information. Anything Fanny Bees Helping Hands, you're gonna pull up a whole lot of information. And it's out there. Look for it. You'll find it. You might find some helpful tips and gems and stuff along the way. Absolutely. Fanny Bees Helping Hands. Make sure you rock with it. She said you can Google her government name. You're going to pull up. Do not Google my government name, because that shit going to show a mugshot. K-100 Radio, SCA Awards.
K-100 Radio.